Hail and well met friends, Zandang here for another episode of Helm's Deep as we make our way through the amazing zone that Turbine has crafted. When we last left off, we finished with the Stone Deans and the amazing storyline that happened there, and man, it was a crazy one. And now, we are hunting down Grima's bodyguards to hopefully find Grima and end his foul nature. Apparently it is to the north here a little bit. But we shall find Grima, and aha! There is Grima Wormtongue. Yes, you are a white-hand bodyguard indeed. Oh, you are dead. Excuse me, Grima. Hello, yes. Just like to have a few words.
Why do you bother me at this time of my peace?
I was just wondering why all these orcs were not
Because I am their friend. I don't know why they like me so. Perhaps I'm allied with Sarum. Perhaps I'm perfectly normal. Yes, that's what I meant to say.
Alright, well I'm just going to kill the orcs if that's okay.
No, don't. They have worms. Don't kill the orcs. They have worms. Yes, that's it.
Oh boy, he thinks I haven't seen the Hobbit. Alright, let's see here. Alright. That is not a bodyguard, that's a wog. Be far more effective as a bodyguard, I would think. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we shall destroy the rest of these bodyguards. Grima stands no chance. No chance at all. Yes. Come here, buddy. Alright. Time for this final bodyguard, then we shall confront Grima. Alright.
Well, are you not an annoying little man? More like a maggot crawling in a carcass of once great land. It is certain that you will die here. If not by my hand, then perhaps by your best friend's. A wise tongue can be stronger than the arms you bear. I have need of more orcs, since you killed mine. Should you find me again, you will not be so fortunate.
Hey, come back here, Grima. Grima, I just want to talk. I didn't mean to kill your orcs, really. I just want to talk. That's all. Grima. Okay. Well, that was interesting, to say the least. Time to move on. Alright. We shall head into the Westfold to hopefully meet with Gandalf himself. Oh. The very edge of the Westfold. Should be a fun quest. Definitely excited to be seeing Gandalf once again. I've kept him waiting for a very long time. That is for sure. Hopefully he will still be there. He probably waited longer here than he did in Bree. Got to say, and it's probably a more pressing time as well. Alright. Let's see here. This is quite the little stream here. Very Very nice. Alright, let's see where exactly Gandalf is supposed to be. Aha. Right past him. Oh, that looks awesome. Him with the white, completely white everything. He definitely should have had the hat in the movies. When he was the white. We meet again. Good. I am glad. I have great need of you. The more eyes I have out upon the plains, the better. King Theoden has ridden to Helm's Deep in a great change of plan, but I have not time to explain. I must search for Eckbrand, Grimbold, Ephraim, and their company, for they are missing since the fords fell to the enemy. Ride along the road and find the king, Andang. Help him if he needs help, and then help me find the lords of the Westfold. Right, Gandalf, I can do that. Shall aid the kings of the Westfold. Oh no, we are not doing that one. As fun as it sounds. Alright. Looking for signs of Theoden and his company. Quite the open plains here. Alright. We shall make our way to hopefully help King Theoden before it is too late. You spot a small gathering of people upon the road. Lots of refugees.
These are desperate.
A stranger
times
on the
for
road at such a
Rohirrim.
time? How can this be? You had the best go back where you came from. There is no place to be wandering. We make for Helm's Deep, the last great stronghold in the Westfold. The fords of Isen are lost. Have you not heard? Ickbrand is gone, as are Grimbolt and Ephraim. Our last hope is at the mighty Hornburg. If the people of the Westfold make for Helm's Deep, then perhaps Theoden's company did as well, for you do not see any sign of them upon the road. The terrified people make for Helm's Deep, the last stronghold. Perhaps the king did the same. Oh, there's the refugee children. You ask the man if he or his followers need any assistance. I thank you, stranger, but no. We hope to reach the Hornburg by nightfall. The enemy will not dare strike us there. We shall make good time when our horses are rested. These handy folk decline your aid. You should now make for Helm's Deep and seek the king. Alright. We shall now make for Helm's Deep, but first we must make for Helm's Dyke. The entrance to the deep. Alright. So, it's nice. We're moving on to the next zone. There's a very amazing triple waterfall and an incredibly burnt city off there in the distance. That's the one we saw a few episodes ago from up on the hills, looking over it from the other side. Pretty incredible how quickly we made it to the other side of that city. Alright. Ooh, lots of orcs through here. Hopefully I don't attract the attention of any. Oh no, stay away from him. I've got to go back up this way to cross the river. Come on. There we go. Whew. Now we're on track. We make it to Helm's Deep. And it is nice to see these huge sweeping vistas, and it's just amazing how from just about anywhere in this zone you can see the smoke rising off of that city. Pretty incredible. Definitely be more incredible when we get closer. And now we can see in sight the dike, which is the outer area of Helm's Deep. And definitely one of my favorite areas in all of Middle-earth. That's right, all of Middle-earth. One of my favorite areas is definitely Helm's Deep now, because they've just done such a great job with crafting this area. It's hard not to be just amazed and impressed by this really cool area. Alright, there are a lot of riders assembled. Wow, there are a lot of riders assembled. Excuse me, pardon me, important champion coming through. You have come to Helm's Dyke, at the mouth of Helm's Deep. Alright, let's dismount here. Oh, hey, everybody's here. Got Gamling, Theoden, Aragorn, Aemir, Gimli, random guards, tons of Rohirrim. This is great. The dismounted king's horse. I'm pretty sure I have that same armor. Anyway. Haha! Andang! I did not expect to see you here on the eve of the greatest assault Rohan has ever endured. I am glad you are here to aid us, and not trapped beyond the gate when it locks behind us. I trust the rest of my realm does not fare so badly as the Westfold, with doughty warriors such as yourself to defend it. Tell me, what news of the Westernment? You asked the king why he and his company turned away from the fords. Would it not be better to block the entrance of the Isengard from pouring through the gap? It is a just question, Andang, but things have taken a dire turn. Such is the news we received when Gandalf rode off. It is his counsel I follow, and you would be wise to do the same. I had hoped to ride to the fords to aid Eckbrand, but Gamling here has more current news. So Gandalf messed everything up by telling him to retreat when they could have been safe, but no.
We have need of you.
The fords have fallen already,
Still
stranger.
much to be
It is
done.
lucky King Theoden turned his course when he did, for even Eckbrand and his company could not withstand the might of the enemy. We hold this gate for Eckbrand, and we wait now for his return. We have heard naught of him since the second battle at the fords, in which the lords of the Westfold were scattered. Have you heard news from him? Our hope lies in Eckbrand's strength. He is the master of this keep.
You are here to help us?
You have come to help us. I know not what help you can give, but I will turn none away. Things have gone ill for us. Alright. Does he know that I am the champion of Middle-earth?
I welcome all able folk, but I
At
count
least
your
Ariador.
aid double.
The armies of Saruman assaulted the men at the fords of Isen. The survivors of the rout are scattered across the Westfold. No one seems to know where Eckbrand might be found. He is the lord of the Hornburg during the time of peace, and would make his way here if he could. The Odin King turned aside from his course, and made for the deep when the size of Saruman's forces became clear. His army is already on the march, and will soon be here. I welcome all able folk willing to offer assistance, but I know you by reputation and count your aid double. He said I was a stranger, and now all of a sudden he knows me. That's kind of weird. Anyway, friends of yours already lend us what help they can. You will find them in the dike, throughout the keep, and at the Hornburg. He's right here. This is my friend. This is my friend. Anyway, you ask Aemir why the Rohirrim did not attempt to ride the enemy down on the plain, since the riders have such a great advantage on horseback. It is true that we are far stronger than any foe on foot, but Aemir trails off. Aemir is reluctant to speak his thoughts. It is not my wish to make dire predictions for the fate of my people. I will tell you of the event upon the road, when Gandalf parted from our company, and bade us come here. Alright, time for a story. A story of why they failed. Alright. What I really want to know is where Glywine is.
Theoden's company parted with me upon the road, and retreated to Helm's Deep. What news could have reached them that turned them from their path?
Look at the fur on that. That's just so awesome. Emir's memory describes Theoden's encounter with a man met on the company of the road. Does Eomer ride with you? At last you come, but too late. Alas, you bring too little strength. All is gone evilly since Theoden fell. Yesterday we lost Eisen, and many good men with it. Theoden fell? What's he talking about?
The Rohirrim do not
Emir's memory of the
surrender.
man's troubling words continues. At night fresh forces of the enemy came over the river against our encampment. All Isengard must be empty now, and Saruman has armed the hillmen and the herd folk of Dunland, and these he also loosed on us. We were overpowered. The shield wall is broken. Ekbrand has drawn off those men he could gather, but the rest are scattered. We know nothing of Ekbrand, or Grimbold, or Iflim. Please, where is Eomer? Tell him that no hope lies ahead. He should turn back to Edoras before the warriors of Isengard come here. King Theoden marches forward. Come, Mel, stand before me. I am here. The last host of Eorlings rides forth, and it shall not return without battle. Command me, my king, and pray pardon me. I thought you remained in Meduseld, hunched like an old tree beneath winter snow. So it was when you went west that the shaken Brats. Come, Serral, and despair no longer. Let us ride to Ekbrand's aid. No, Theoden. Do not go to the fords of Isen, and tarry not on the plain. I must leave. Shadowblacks must bear me on a swift errand. Eorgorn, Eomer, keep well the Lord of the Mark until I return. Wait for me at Helm's gate. Farewell. Gandalf rides very slowly away. What could that mean? I suspect it means that Gandalf Greyheim has need of haste. Ever he comes and goes unlooked for. If Wormtongue were here, he would not find it hard to explain. I suppose that is true, but for myself I shall wait until we see Gandalf again. Perhaps you will wait long. Very nice armor, though. King Theoden. Very cool. Alright, let's speak with Eomer. Oh, Gimli. Gimli. Where are your hands? What? Gimli. Okay. Emma's tale is done. You should now return your thoughts to the men gathered at Helm's Deep, waiting for Gandalf and hoping that Ekbrand will return soon. Alright. We shall continue. It takes a long time to get used to that many horses all assembled together. Alright. Did you not see Andang? Most likely than not. This is to be the last stand of the Rohirrim. The Hornburg is our best hope in surviving this night. The enemy sends all of his might to meet us at this very place. If he wants to fight, he will have it. Join us, friend. We will make the White Hand rue the day they set foot on this land. Alright. Very well. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, Aragorn, yes. Gimling has told us that Eckbrand left many men to defend the dike, but that all are too old, like him, or too young. Will you cheer up, men? It is likely long since they have had a smile, a jest, or a sympathetic look. They know that they will likely not survive this night. Too young, too old. Alright, we're charting book 13, chapter 1.
Hail, friend. I knew that you would not miss this chance.
Hail, friend! I knew that you would not miss this chance. This dwarf has had enough of running, riding, and talking. Now it is time for fighting, and quite a battle is shaping up to be, too. The walls of the fortress seem very sturdy, and the men say that the deep has never been taken by an enemy. Aye, and may it not be taken this time either. But I tell you true, that I will be a mite disappointed if my axe sees little use. There are orcs next to hew, and I am just the dwarf to do it. I expect you will find Legolas atop the fortress wall. He would prefer a nice long view of approaching orcs, whereas I want to see their ugly faces up close. Dwarf expertise, that's the best title for a quest ever. It is good to see you again, Andang. I know that you have acquired some expertise in your travels. Tell me, what do you think of these fortifications? The Rohirrim claim that none can break the wall, and the Hornburg will be the safest place in all of Rohan. I have my own thoughts on the matter, though. Will you have a look around and tell me what you think? There's another quest ring back this way. Legolas! Hello, Legolas. Not sure what you're looking at, but hello. I am glad to see you again, Andang, even at this dark hour. Have you seen what marches forth across the plains? This will be a fell night indeed. Will Rohan fall? Legolas looks out forward, his keen eyes searching long the plains of the Westfold. You should look for yourself. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Helm's Deep. When we return, we will see what forces lay ahead of us, and if Rohan will stay to fight another day. So thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Helm's Deep, and when we return, we will do what I just said. So thanks again, and I'll see you again real soon. PVMP and Dang. Subscribe.